something that you want to look away from, you want to shrink back from. I don't think that Charles Mason's eyes have left Krule since he entered the building.
Admiration. That's the way that Charles Mason looks at Krule. There's a degree of that and a little bit of hunger. Maybe a lot of hunger.
Yeah, two sick and twisted individuals.
Stogie.
Calculated. There's a chilling calm in the presence of Charles Mason, in the presence of a monster like Krule.
They heard what he weighs in at, right? Pretty much does whatever he wants. Blowing smoke in the face of Krule.
And putting it out on the chest of this monster.
Oh, he didn't like that. Bell rings, we are off. Krule crushes Mason in the corner. Mason all smiles.
Egging on Krule, asking for more.
I'm telling you, this is a veritable buffet for Charles Mason. The big boot by Krule. This may be the tallest test of Mason's career, and this may be the tallest test of Krule's career.
It's true. I think you're rare to find someone that savors Krule's particular flavor of violence quite like Charles Mason does.
Krule just keeps coming, doesn't stop. But Mason, we said before, gifted in and out of the ring. Otherworldly athleticism. As battle-tested as it gets. Same can be said for Krule. And dangerous ground we stand on now on the ring apron.
Both well-traveled, both have incredible accolades to their career, and both have that je ne sais quoi.
Oh! My word, the clothesline.
Now Mason, part getting his way back, part getting drawn back to his feet.
Krule launched off balance. Mason gonna fly. Plancha snatched out of the air.
Just speaks to the power of Krule.
Mason launched onto the ring apron. Double stop connects from Mason.
Right between the shoulder blades of the Atrocity as now Mason by the throat, clutched.
The choke hooked up.
Whoa,
Dojin, after that one look, probably should have stopped. You like living, don't you?
Yeah, with both Mason and Krule staring daggers at you.
Choke slam. Mason drilled down hard by Krule. And referee Will Dojin has been given this match off. And he's lucky that's how that ended for him.
Yeah, that was all.
He could have gotten 8. I don't know by which one.
I was going to say, take your pick of who would have.
But now, Krule stalking Mason around the ring. What an absolute war we are witnessing. We knew it would get to this.
We really did. And it's maybe Krule's unique way of showing Mason around
yes, indeed.
the venue as part of his debut. But there's also a little, some extra impacts that we're seeing out of both competitors.
Yes, indeed. Back and forth they go. Making their way over to the restroom, the concession area. Krule in the driver's seat thus far. But you can never count out Charles Mason, not ever.
And we've seen it time and time again just how quickly one misstep, one miscalculation can cost you.
No doubt.
Now look like Charles Mason trying to get control, but Krule sending him over.
What a launch. Rough landing here on the floor at Thompson Hall. Absolute chaos here at Through Being Cool. Krule just stalking Charles Mason. Charles Mason can take punishment for days.
I think really relishes that. He's almost fueled by it.
Absolutely.
Now rearranging some of the banners here.
That's one thing they have in common. They both keep coming back for more.
It's an unsatiable desire and a lust.
Yes, bloodlust, bloodthirst. The thrill of punishment, giving and receiving seemingly.
Wait a second now.
Charles Mason taking flight off the concession stand. Risking a life and limb. Certainly leaving his mark on Blitzkrieg Pro. Oh, these people love the bloodlust.
Now lost amid the sea of the Blitzkrieg faithful.
Yes, indeed, all around the concession area. Hey, Sam. They're brawling all around Thompson Hall. Everybody in every row. They'll remember the night these two monsters collided, nearly barreled into them along the way. But now Krule, Mason, back ringside.
Charles Mason capsized momentarily, and now the vice-like grip slamming the cranium of Mason into that apron.
And Mason just keeps rising. Krule, always willing to oblige, dishing out as much punishment as humanly possible.
Now grinding the skull of Mason into that corner post. And one might attribute it in certain wrestlers that, you know, never say die mentality, that resilience. Oh no. Okay. New opportunities opening lots of doors.
Hey now.
And some of the doors are right here under the ring.
Yes, indeed. I see a stack. Oh my.
A slew of hardware under the ring at the disposal of this monster Krule.
As always.
Oh gosh, okay. That one up against the
our stage area
platform.
here.
Okay.
I don't like the looks of any of this.
Now Mason once more in the clutches of the Atrocity.
Up to the choke slam.
Oh God.
But Mason out the back door. Spear through the door. Charles Mason.
A chilling crunch as the splintering wood bearing the body of the Atrocity.
Charles Mason. He just absorbed so much punishment all around Thompson Hall and then delivers that absolute clutch spear and now splitting the door, the remnants of that door in half. And now eyeing Krule, who rolls back into the ring.
It's not often that we see someone in hot pursuit of Krule with that bloodlust in their eyes like Charles Mason.
But I gotta believe Charles Mason, all that money, he's hunted a few endangered species in his day. It's just another day in the jungle. Crowns Krule at the door.
Now shards, splinters of wood filling the ring. These repeated bashing.
Shards all around the ring. And finally floors Krule.
The Atrocity laid out in the center of the ring as Charles Mason climbing to a familiar penthouse real estate.
Oh yeah, high red elbow. Got no. He may have gotten all of it, but Krule absorbs it. And now the eyes gouging away. Mason now, nobody home on the clothesline. Krule goes over Mason. Now the club. Mixing up the strikes. Krule rolling. And now hooked up for a choke slam. Right across the knee.
Straight to that cover.
Mason kicks out. We are testing limits here, folks. I've said it before about a few bouts tonight, and I'll say it again. We're way past cool. We are through being cool.
We're so through being cool.
And now Krule coming in hot. Mason the Buddha. Coming in. Wait. Whoa. Drills down the double elbows. Shot out of a cannon with the drop kick.
following through, though, trying to barrel in.
Double choke, bicycle kick intercepts. Krule stagger. Mason, double stomp, back of the head, right on the mark.
Now savoring momentarily the impact of that violence as Charles Mason once more scaling up, but sees that unearthly rising.
Mason, such a willing participant in his violence, can't help but smile. Krule following Mason up top. What's he got in mind? Headbutts raining down. Mason rallying back. Punches galore. Oh, biting away.
Trying to take a piece out of the Atrocity. A souvenir that he can leave his Blitzkrieg debut with.
Mason now perched. Elbow drop. Got all of it. Picture perfect, but nearly had it.
Otherworldly.
Like he hung in the air for a moment there. And now, what's next for the root of all evil? We had said before in that ring, gift, that well runs deep, knowledge for days, but instead, we're opting for the old belt.
Ready to inflict more pain. That silk tie came off, and the leather belt to follow.
Right across the back of Krule.
You can hear the sharpness of every impact.
Running his tongue down it. And now another. Keeps going. And Krule rising. Mason now bewildered and now using it as a garrote. Trying to choke the life out of Krule.
But instead of just using his hands, actually fastening the buckle to get a little extra leverage.
Leather noose of sorts. And Krule now sends Mason over the top rope. Mason hangs on. Krule coming in hot. Finds home with the big boot. Mason lands hard on the floor, but rallies right back. That belt being utilized to great effect. Krule nowhere to go.
And now even getting his boot up on the apron, trying to get as much pressure on the throat of Krule as humanly possible.
Referee Will Dogen has to tread lightly. Be it Krule, be it Mason. One of them may take exception, and Mason now on the stage, dialed in on Krule.
Whoa. No, with a running start!
My God, the drop kick! Life and limb sacrificed in the name of pure damage. Got all of it. Krule now, still ever he rises. What's dead may never die. And now, Mason, stopped by the elbow. Krule ascending, but by the belt, Mason rolls on through the Death Valley driver.
But Krule still sitting for a brief moment, just showing that display of that otherworldly resilience as now crawling over the body of the Atrocity.
And ever he rises, Krule affixed to the throat of Charles Mason. The Atrocity, the root of all evil, who now trying to cinch in the rear naked choke, trying to choke the life out of Krule with his bare hands this time.
Whatever it takes in the mind of Charles Mason is justified. You said what's dead may never die, but Charles Mason's sure as hell gonna try.
Oh yeah, giving his damnedest and then some. But
Wait
Krule,
a second!
Talk about sacrificing life and limb. Krule putting himself and Charles Mason through the table. The door, excuse me.
Shattering that door in half.
Yeah, this is a Blitzkrieg all-timer. We'll never forget the night the Atrocity and the root of all evil clashed. My God.
It's Krule now.
That belt. Free from that constraint, that restraint. And now, Mason, the big right. Krule.
Whoa. Wrapping that belt around.
Oh, turnabout. ever so fair. Krule choking the life out of Charles Mason. And now, flattened him. Face first, Krule, cover. That's it.